Where is he not? I can feel him brushing past. In the form of a gentle breeze, brightly shining through the rays of the sun, calmly soothing the night skies with the glowing stars. Where is he not? Lately, the weather patterns are changing everywhere. Beautiful skies. I have never seen anything like that in my life. I've been tracking the skies, love the clouds, the hues in the evening, dusk, every second, every perfect moment, painting the skies with such beautiful clouds. This is the same sky everybody is seeing. It's the same sun everybody wakes up to. The same stars all eyes can see. Same wind everybody feels. Years ago, a song came so ferociously asking, where do we find his love? But in everyone and in everything in the world we adore. At that time, it was just beautiful enough just to hear the song. Personally, I have been cornered in such a state and place that you seek him. One tends to pray, one tends to continue on the path that you've always been on, which is to find that love, that soothing love, the comforting presence, and the healing word, isn't it? And when you find that, this is what I did this morning. Where is he not? And the truth of the answer was just flowing through the thoughts, which is coming from his mind. And why is that? Why is that somebody like me can hear words like that or feel his presence, which might be considered as silly or stupid, by those who cannot see it or cannot feel it? Those deluded minds that think they have everything or they're doing the right thing, lost in the insanity of chaos. It's all around me here. I'm not sitting in any peaceful place. So the work is teaching me, it is showing me, it's leading me what I can do. It all comes from within, coming back home. But I can see it now, I can hear it, I can feel it. Only time will tell with the events that is going to follow what it will mean to anybody who comes around this kind of a being that is being taught how to walk in the dark and to live in the space of solitude. Are we really alone? I can see a cockroach crawling by. So that's life, it's happening. And I'm sure there are many other creatures in the house. I have some lizards, and then I have some pigeons that give me company in the windowsills. So it's just how it is, you see. It's not something to do, it's more like something to be. And literally, there is no running away, there is no going anywhere. If we carry that peace from within, that experience, and wherever we go, whatever we do, it will touch everyone and everything that you do, even little things, personal things. And there is no, the space doesn't allow anything but what is like itself, which is peace, which is, it's like, sprinkling gold dust on people who are fighting and then calming it down. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. Whatever is happening is what's happening. It's not in your control. So instead of blindly running away, doing repeated patterns of tantrums or reacting, acting out, this is what's happening to me, which all I have done before. There was little room left for me to process those energies. We're all being recycled very nicely to be used again with respect. Understanding what it is to be a human being, it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't even matter. It's the same spirit within everybody. Male, female, children, animals, everything, trees. You feel connected. You feel connected. If you connect with that spirit within, you feel connected with everything and everyone. They are all just mindsets. Those, whatever they have done, they have made choices to live. They have made choices in life, and that's what has become of them. So when there is no meaning in fighting, there is no purpose, you are living for a higher cause and a meaningful purpose, for a global cause. You're simply just being a good human being. How do I cope with it? How do I find that peace? And how long are we going to keep leashing out at something that is dark, something that is annoying? That's who they are. So you just let them be. And you start to divert those energies into your own self. That's not just being selfish, it's required. And you're not walking around with some deceptive energy. You are just yourself, and you're not even scared or fearful about what you used to be. It's a journey. You have it as a story. Simple. Simple beauty can bring out the best sometimes. Doesn't have to be complicated. Doesn't need to be compared with anyone or anything. We're praying, people are praying, people are doing rituals and celebrations. It's nice to come together. It's a good feeling, good energy, good company, get together. It's all fine. But ultimately, we all have to come back within ourselves to change something within. Otherwise, it just becomes an outward fashion, a meaningless purpose of life and all the activities that we're doing. If we can balance what's happening within the home and with each other, then that is some kind of a success, I would say. You can pray, but we've been doing that for a while, isn't it? But when we go within and change and connect with that energy, from that place when you pray, miracles can happen. Yes, it also has to change the person. Nothing is going to happen just like that. It's work. If it was that easy, all the prayers that has been sent must have changed the world, isn't it? I'm not saying prayer doesn't work or I don't believe in it. I am a prayer. I'm a very staunch believer in prayer, which keeps you connected on faith, that something that you can't see. You believe in that word, and there is no fanaticism. You hear a word, you have His promise, you carry that. That's what faith is, not making up stuff. That is us making up stuff out of fear that this one's going to do this, so I'll do that, and all that stuff falls away. We have a life and we have to live. How we live and what we do with our mind and with our virtues as a human being is what the calling is for here. So hear that call, come home and choose to celebrate life. Choose to celebrate it. Choose to be in peace. Choose the good. We were in the motel once, and long story short, we had no home, so we were on the road following God's word and singing and taking care of our family and doing our best to cope with the challenging situations. My husband went out and he didn't come back for a long time, and of course my mind was getting anxious, praying all the time, praying and thinking what's going on. Then after a while he comes back and shows me a tiny little piece of paper, and it said, choose the good. Unbelievable. He said he was lost, he was just completely stressed out. But you take it personally, see people who are like us, who are very determined, has a strong will. We tend to just think about ourselves. That's why we have a family, so we can spread out that energy and not make it a concentrated version of just our own hurt or sorrow. And we don't want to lay it on others, so we do it within ourselves. And it's very, very tough. He was going through whatever a man would go through with all the stress that was going on. Even though every time we were getting blessed and we were being pushed forward. It's a beautiful story. A family was chosen to experience God's presence, His word, His will. And we lived with dignity, never ever asked anybody anything. We found our own way. So that it was one of those days when he had lost it, and he said, I almost thought I was going to just lose it. And he said he just looked down and he found this tiny piece of paper. We still have it. We put it behind a picture of Christ. Choose the good, meaning it's work. Even if you're bombarded with thoughts of disturbing emotions, that's what the work is all about. You find that balance and you feel beautiful because it's okay, So how you can experience it? It's you think about it. When I'm thinking about God all the time, I'm thinking about how can I love, how can I make this better, how can I be good. He comes every time, not in the way or shape or form that we think he is going to. See, that's how he tricks us. He does it in such a new, beautiful and unique way that you cannot miss it. You cannot go unnoticed. It just takes one experience. Just like anything else, you get addicted to it. You want it more and more and more and more. And then you see what you become through the journey. Where do you end up being with yourself and how you're dealing with things in life. We want to live beautifully and we want to die beautifully. That cycle is not going to end. Creation is eternal. So go ask yourself, where is he not?